So here we have a 2012 54,500 mile 110 XS station wagon. So normally we seem to have a lot of the XS utilities. This one has got the added benefit of having third row of seats, so you get a full 5-seater with the rear windows, as you can see. It's finished in Aintree green. It's got some silver checker plate to the lower sills, and it's got the SVX genuine diamond cut alloy wheels fitted with Goodyear Wrangler mud terrain tyres, and the two rears are brand new. The fronts are maybe 1,500, 2,000 miles old. The car has got a full service history, all with Land Rover apart from one. The last service was done at Land Rover, and that was the 72,000K service, which is all fluid, so axles, gearbox, transfer box, oil, brakes, all that stuff. So big service, sort of £1,000 worth of service at Land Rover. As you can see as we wander around here, the car is in superb condition. It's got privacy glass to all windows, very light tint on the fronts, and then a slightly darker to the two rear windows. So here we go. Here's the car. It's got the Brunel front grille here, as you can see. We have just slightly improved the lower grille there. They always seem to flake, so we take those off, paint them the same colour as the Brunel grille, and put stainless steel pot rivets back in, and it lasts and looks superb. This one, we're going to underseal the chassis. We haven't done that yet, so we thought we'd just get it live. There's a couple of things we are going to do to underseal the chassis, and we're going to put new window blocks on because they're just beginning to go, the window blocks. So we'll get some nice anodized aluminium window blocks on there, so there'll be none of that horrible rusting. And also we're going to change all the bolts on the doors for stainless steel. So the car will be absolutely mint, not a mark on it. It drives beautifully. It also had a clutch and output shaft fitted by Land Rover, so it's just so tight. Sorry, the output shaft's in between the transfer box and the gearbox. It means it just drives so nicely, so tight. Let me just quickly show you in the back here. Whilst we're around the back, we'll do the rear cross member. It's not bad, this one, but we'll sand it straight back to bare metal and recoat it. Oops, forgive the noise. So here are the rear seats. You can see here, in superb nick, hardly satin. Carpet's all good, and the rear low bit here is all in really, really nice condition. It's all stuff that you need to look at when you're buying one of these. The rear door card as well hasn't been damaged or dented. Really nice. It was owned by a really nice family who used it to transport grandchildren, etc. around. But thankfully, they haven't destroyed it inside, as you can see here. So the rear seats are in just super nick. It's got rubber mats and carpets throughout. It's always nice to sort of look down in these areas here to see how they've worn. And I'll be honest with you, we haven't touched it in here yet, and you can see the sort of condition it's in. Absolutely lovely. And here is front end, driver's seat, all in lovely nick. No rips or tears or anything like that. Cubby boxes is good, there's no wear marks on the back corners there, they always get. So, sorry, back into the inside here, it's got AC, climate control, air conditioning, heated seats, stereo, and heated front and rear windows. Overall, a superb vehicle, beautifully kept, no nasty surprises, no wear or tear. Give us a call, come and have a drive, fully undersealed, full stainless steel bolt kit around, and as I'm sure you can see, it's a really, really lovely example. Thanks, bye-bye. So, we thought we'd just take it for a little drive so you can hear how good it is. I'll just turn the air conditioning off because it's a bit noisy on the microphone. Starts beautifully, clutch is good, drivetrain is tight. We'll just do a little turn around here. And you'll hear when we reverse up here, there's no unpleasant knocks from the drivetrain, which is always a good test. When you're going backwards and forwards, and they're going to have a few little knocks and things on the suspension, but this one is a really, really nice example. It drives so tightly, gear change is nice, the output shaft between the transfer box and the gearbox has been changed. which means that there's no slack in the drivetrain. So it just drives really, really smoothly. And even though it's got the mud terrain Goodyear anglers on, because they're all new, they haven't worn unevenly, so it's really quiet on the road. It is a Defender, so it's not as quiet as an Audi, for instance, but this one is as good as any. I drove this down from up north a couple of days ago, sorry, in that huge heat wave, and it just handled it beautifully. The AC was great, the tyres were great, and it was a pleasant drive down the M6. So hopefully you can hear and see that the car is a really nice, genuine example of the full history. If there's anything else you want to know, please do pick up the phone or fire us an email. Thank you very much. Bye bye.